Every morning at exactly 8:03, she strutted past my house. Her dog squatted on my lawn, left his gift, and she walked away smiling, like she owned the place. She even told my neighbor once, "What are you going to do about it?" Well, I'll tell you exactly what I did. And let's just say she'll never forget it. If you've ever dealt with a disrespectful neighbor or a so-called Karen who thinks the rules don't apply to them, hit that like button right now. Because today's story is one of the most satisfying acts of petty, yet perfectly justifiable, revenge you'll ever hear. And trust me, the ending is chef's kiss. I live in a pretty big city, and for the most part, it's full of good, responsible dog owners. People who carry their little bags, pick up after their pups, and keep things clean. But every so often, you get that one person. For me, that person was her. This lady, and her mop of an aggressive little dog, decided that my yard, specifically the sidewalk strip right in front of my wife's car, was the perfect bathroom. Every morning, without fail. And the worst part, she never, not once, picked up after him. At first, I tried to be patient. I put up polite signs. I posted on our neighborhood app. Even my sweet neighbor once shouted at her, "Hey, pick up after your dog." But this woman? She didn't care. She just turned, shrugged, and said, "I don't have time. I have to walk my dog before work." When my neighbor pressed her, she smirked and snapped, "What are you going to do about it?" And then she walked off. You know that boiling feeling in your chest when someone disrespects you so openly? That was me. But I wasn't about to stoop to her level. Oh no. I was going to make this right in a way she'd never forget. Now, here's some context. A couple years ago, I had a dog of my own. And not just any dog. This big, goofy, 250-pound gentle giant who was basically a horse with floppy ears. He loved everyone, kids, cats, strangers. And when he passed, it broke me. But he also taught me something important. What it means to take care of your responsibility. Every single day, I'd haul a scoop shovel and a 14-gallon bucket just to keep up with his, well, mountain-sized contributions. And on walks, I carried multiple grocery bags full of poop bags so neighbors didn't think a human had defiled their yard. When he passed, I even set up a little dog treat library in his memory, complete with free poop bags for anyone who needed them. I had buckets set out so people could dispose of waste properly. I went out of my way to make things easier for dog owners. So this lady? She had absolutely no excuse. Let me paint you a picture of her. Business casual every morning. Expensive shoes. Nice purse. Always glued to her phone, earbuds in, paying zero attention to her yappy, aggressive little dog. The kind of dog that tries to attack anything that moves, mine included, back when I had him. Every encounter was the same. She'd let her dog lunge. I'd have to shout, "Curb your dog, lady." And she'd barely glance up. Rude, careless, entitled. And now, she was turning my yard into her personal doggy toilet. That was it. I wasn't just angry anymore. I was ready. See, I had one advantage she didn't know about. My security camera. And when I checked the footage, I noticed something. She was always there at the same time. Between 8:02 and 8:03. Like clockwork. Never late. Never early. Monday through Friday. That's when the light bulb went off. I had a Wi-Fi-enabled automatic sprinkler system. One of those fancy ones you can control remotely from your phone. 2 powerful sprayers aimed exactly where her dog loved to squat. And when I say powerful, I mean full blast. 15 gallons per minute. Cold. Unforgiving. Unstoppable. All I had to do was wait. The very next morning, I pulled up the live camera feed from my desk at work. There she was. Right on time. Dressed extra nice, phone in hand, dog sniffing around the spot. He squats. She's not paying attention. I hit the button. Whoosh. 2 jets of ice-cold water blasted the dog straight in the face and her right across the waist. She screamed, jumped back, tried to grab him, but it was too late. He was soaked. She was soaked. And in the chaos, she slipped. Right in the fresh pile of poop her dog had just left. Her fancy outfit? Ruined. Her dignity? Gone. And her dog? Now a dripping, muddy mop. I laughed so hard at my desk that my boss came over to check if I was okay. But oh, it didn't end there. The next day, she came back, dressed even fancier this time, like she was daring me. Heels, full suit, hair perfectly done. I was ready. The second the dog squatted, I hit the button again. The scream that came out of her? I swear my terrible camera mic picked it up from inside my house, 30 feet away. She scrambled, heels slipping, trying to snatch up her soaking dog. But he was mid-poop. and as she yanked him, little torpedoes launched into the air. One even spun in a perfect flip and landed smack on her blouse. Her phone went flying. A heel snapped. She looked like a drowned raccoon. And me? I was crying from laughter. By day 3, the dog had caught on. He stopped dead in his tracks, refusing to go near my lawn. She tugged, pleaded, dragged. But the second I tapped that sprinkler button, he bolted the other way, leash slipping from her hands. She had to chase him in heels, flailing, soaking wet again. That was the last straw. The following week, I noticed something. No more 803 visits. No more Karen. Instead, I saw a young woman wearing a dog walking service t-shirt. She stopped by my treat library, smiled, picked up the poop, bagged it neatly,